Hi everyone, welcome to In Vegas TV. Subscribe to this channel for more videos.
Hello everyone, welcome to newspaper review on In Vegas TV. My name is Ifeoluwa Olorutoba. Here are today's headlines. The Punch. FG bans 91 billionaires VIP's jet. Insists on 30 billion duty. The Vanguard. COVID-19 Omicron variant. Why travel bans won't work? Says who? NIDX, NMA. Nigerian Tribune. VAT. Lagos or your rivers FCT subsidise 33 states. Oyo's VAT revenue higher than total collection of 17 northern states. North Central generates least revenue. That is all on today's headline. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What is your name?
I'm Alexander Amodio by name.
What is your take on VAT, value-added tax, that the states that generate less earn more than those that generate more?
I see it as an injustice. It's imbalance. When some states that generate higher VAT are receiving lower, and some states that are generating lower VAT are receiving higher, it's injustice. Let those states that generate their VAT use the money for their development. Simple as ABC.
Still on VAT, Lagos or your rivers and FCT financially support the remaining 33 states in the country. What is your own perspective on that?
Oh yes, you see, this part of the injustice I'm saying. Now, some states in Nigeria here, where I'm a Nigerian, says they don't drink alcohol, they don't allow this, but when there's a VAT on alcohol, they share it to them and they collect the money. It's injustice. I don't support that. Let Lagos or your rivers use their own VAT for their own development. Simple. It's simple VAT.
So what is your own advice?
My own advice for the federal government to allow the state who generate VAT to use it for their own development. That's just it.
The state that generates less earn more than those that generate less. But that's the irony of Nigeria. Sometimes there is this discrepancies among the states of the federation. I'm aware Lagos State, River State has taken the fragment to court over this issue that what they are generating and what they are receiving is far less to what they are getting. I was reading the paper where the accumulation of the 17 states in the north, what they make or generating and what they are receiving. What they are receiving is far more compared to what they are receiving. Oyo State as a state, what they receive is less compared to what they are earning. Well, it's unfortunate that it's like that. I think they need to do a lot of things so that those who are making more money into the coffer of the federal government should earn more, so that they will not be fish cheated. It doesn't make sense if you are making more money and others are benefiting while you that is making the money for the government, you are not gaining as expected. So it gives wrong impressions. That's why they need to sit down and recalculate who is making who and who is making what. What are the sharing formulas? How they share the money? Is it based on what you are generating? Is it based on the size of the state? Is it based on their populations or whatever? So we should sit down so that nobody will feel cheated. That's my take.
Still on VAT, Lagos or your rivers and FCT financially support the remaining 33 states in the country. What is your own perspective on that?
Well, you know that Lagos is the commercial nerves of this country. No Nigeria without Lagos. Every revenue from government comes from Lagos State. We have the seaport, we have the airport, we have the federal, all those federal parastatals and ministries. They have all the headquarters in Lagos. So Lagos generates more money than every other state. But even as at that, there should be a way of compensating Lagos State because of this, volume of tax making for the government, so that they will not feel cheated. Government should put in a machineries that will make them to see reasons why they are making those money for government. There should be a means of making them happy. They just generate money and some say will come and share the money. Take for example, Kano, some of these northern states, they don't drink, they don't smoke, right? But the money from smoke and drink, they will collect it. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. So if you know you are not smoking and you are not drinking in your state, then the money you are making, the VAT from drinks, why are you collecting it? So it will be stupid of Lagos if they are making money and some states are benefiting from it. I'm not saying they should know their brothers, that they should not give them, but in as much you don't have any input into a money, you are not supposed to benefit from it. So if they have their own law that against drinking and smoking, fine, but those who are allowing people to smoke and drink in their state should also make more money so that they can have money to develop their state. That's how it should be.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
What is your name?
I'm Mr. Tolulope Ayawumi.
What is your take on the VAT, value-added tax, that the states that generate less earn more than those that generate more in revenue?
Okay, the value-added tax, as you know, is basically a consumption tax. So it's based on economic activities generated in a particular territory or state. So I think from the last 20-30 years, it's been clear that basically just 5 states in Nigeria are the ones really driving the consumption tax in Nigeria. And why? Because they are major economic centers. They have large volume of commerce and trade across their various domains, you understand? So that for us is a challenge. There has been the question that many states in Nigeria are not viable. But for me, I don't think that is the right narrative. It's because many of those who are administrating those states, many of them don't have viable minds, you understand? That's what the problem is. It's not that the states are not, every state in Nigeria has a peculiar economic resource, and that is human beings, you understand? Countries like Singapore, even the Netherlands, they don't really have natural resources like Nigeria, but they develop their people in such a way that their people are now the one driving development. So if those states are looking at how do we develop human capital, there's technology, which is now a global phenomenon today now. You have IT, you have blockchain and the rest, you understand? So if we can develop human beings, you understand, human beings can now take charge of the economic terrain, you understand? So it's not about natural resources or having a seaport or having crude oil and all that, you understand? It's about the state governments coming together and say, look, let us develop our areas of comparative advantage, you understand? So we cannot have 5 states in Nigeria dictating the economic pace of the country. Are you getting now? So it's a clarion call that many states in Nigeria should really wake up and open up their thinking box. They can't continue to be collecting revenue at the center in the name of allocation account, you understand? Many states are just too lazy for my thinking, you understand? So I think it's a clarion call for them. We can't continue like this. We can't continue to have just 5 states out of almost 37, you understand, driving the economic pace of the country. So that is the reason why the VAT issue is now a controversy. Rivers State, they say they want to be collecting their money from the source. They don't want to be waiting for any government anywhere to be sharing VAT for them. So that one alone will make other states to wake up. Let me also generate my own VAT. Let Ogun, let Kaduna, Katsina and other states in Nigeria, let them also generate their own VAT. Let their people be engaged in economic activity. So with that, the economy of the country will grow. But when 5 states are the ones supporting over 37 states, you understand, it will not go well for the economy of the country, you understand? So everybody should develop at its own pace and capacity. So that is just it.
It's not fair to the people that are generating this fund. It's not fair to them at all. Federal government has no business in having VAT. The money is being generated by some people, but unfortunately they are not benefiting much from it. The people that are benefiting are the ones that are not really contributing to it at all. So it's unfair. That's my belief.
Still on VAT, yes. Lagos or your rivers and FCT financially support the remaining 33 states in the country. What is your own perspective on that?
You said they support who?
They support the remaining 33 states.
Of course, because they support that
Financially, because of their location.
This is because they are the people generating this fund. Now let's take Lagos for example. Look, if what Lagos is being generated is returned to them, they would not have any problem at all financially, because they are the people generating much fund for this country. But are they benefiting from it? It's the people that are not even contributing at all that is benefiting. So this is why we are saying that it is unfair.
So What do you think the federal government should do concerning it now?
Oh, look, let them go to court. The case is already in court. Federal government they don't want to pursue the case because they know they will lose. They said they are looking for political solution to it. So they know that they will lose. I think that is Nigerian government for you. Everything is quota. When it comes to things that deal with financial something money, sharing of money, then they will start looking issue of quota or anything like that. Because I don't know on what basis where a state like Lagos and some other southern states that are generating a very high level of VAT are now collecting lesser than states in the north. I think it's cheating. Personally, I will blame the governors. Though I know one or two governors has gone to court concerning this thing, and they should go to court, follow it to Supreme Court. You can't be sharing the revenue of one state for another state that is not doing anything to promote revenue generation. That's the way I look at it, and that's why Nigeria will continue to be backward. As long as mediocres are really ruling us. Look at old western region, the place at which the west was developing. So up till now, the north has refused to learn lesson and learn from what happened in the west. They should at least encourage industrialization of the area. They want to be reaping from where they do not sow. It's wrong. No, that is not done anywhere all over the world. That's why I look at it.
Still on VAT, Lagos, Oyo, Rivers and FCT financially support the remaining 33 states in the country. What is your own perspective on that?
First, you find that if you go and check their internal revenue generation ministry controlling that area, you find that they have a more effective way of collecting these things. Don't let this ourselves. The northern states are the most backward states. What is saving the grace West is enjoying presently now is what Awolowo did. These people, especially the core north, especially northwest and northeast, they are the most backward because they introduce religion into everything. Religion is different from, at least industrialization, is different from education. See, as far back as 60s, somebody like Awolowo had what they call free education. And apart from free education, he made sure at least he developed the area. First stadium in Africa, first 25-story building in the whole of Africa, and many firsts like that. So I think people should learn from it. But when up till now, many areas in the north are still doing major education. Then you can't compare those areas with southern states. Those are part of the problems. When it comes to development, you should face it squarely. Don't introduce religion into it. By the time you introduce religion, you are cheating your people.
This is where we call it a wrap on today's edition of Newspaper Review on Vegas TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Niger Vegas TV. Till next time, have a lovely day.